Pull up any house in Boise on Zillow right now and look at that price estimate. Before you trust it, you need to know something. Here in Idaho, the number is closer to a guess than a fact, and if you are moving here from out of state, that one misunderstanding can quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars. I'm Corbin Scott, and I help people buy and sell homes here in Boise, Idaho, and across the nation with my trusted agent network. Here's what almost nobody tells you before they move here. Idaho is what's called a non-disclosure state, one of only about 10 in the whole country. All that means is this: when a home sells in Idaho, the final sale price never has to be reported to the county, and it never hits public record. The state basically says there's no law that forces anyone to tell the government what a place actually sold for, so that number just stays private. Now, why does that matter to you as a buyer? Because Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, they all build their estimates off public county records. In most states, those records include what homes actually sold for. In Idaho, that price is missing, so these sites are filling in a blank. Zillow even admits it themselves. When the real sale prices aren't there, it's hard for them to come up with an accurate number. Here's the part that catches people off guard. Back in Seattle or Sacramento, or wherever you're coming from, that estimate was reliable enough to lean on. You got used to trusting it, then you move to Idaho, you keep trusting it, and you don't realize the ground rules just changed. The tool you've used your whole life is now working blind. Let me put it a different way. Imagine you're buying a used truck and the only number you're ever allowed to see is the original sticker price off the dealer lot. Not what anyone actually paid, not the negotiating, not the $2,000 knocked off here and there, the add-ons, just the sticker. You'd never buy a truck that way. That's basically exactly what you're doing when you anchor to a Zillow estimate here in Idaho. Let me make it real. Picture two almost identical homes that sell on the same street. One closes right at list price, the other one had 3 offers and closed $40,000 over asking. To Zillow, those two homes look basically the same because it never sees that $40,000 gap. So a month later, when you're looking at the next house on that street, the estimate you're trusting is built on half the story, and it cuts both ways. You might throw out a lowball offer on a home that's actually priced fair and lose to someone who knew better. Or you might see a number online, feel great about it, and walk into paying way more than you should have. Either way, you're making one of the biggest financial decisions of your life off a blurry photo and don't even know the photo is blurry. So here's the one thing I want you to walk away with, and the good news is the fix is simple. The real sold prices do exist. They're just not where you've been looking. They live in the MLS, the system licensed agents use every day. By the rules of the non-disclosure state, those true numbers can't be shown to the public, but a local agent can pull the real sold prices on Idaho homes for you in about 5 minutes. So don't anchor to the online estimate before you ever write an offer in this valley. Get the real sold comps from someone who can actually see them. That one step changes everything because now you're negotiating with facts instead of guessing against a number a computer made up. I was raised here and I've walked buyers from all over the West Coast through this exact thing. The ones who win aren't the ones with the best Zillow account. They're the ones working off real numbers. And once you get this, living in Idaho and buying here stops feeling so intimidating. So if you're watching homes in a specific area, comment the neighborhood you're looking in down below, and I'll pull what those homes actually sold for and send it your way. No cost, no pressure. I just don't want you flying blind. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep getting the keys to mastering Idaho real estate together, one smart move at a time. All right, let's get moving.